everybody. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to show my pretty shawl that I just finished making. The Easy Breezy Shawl by Kristen Omdell on YouTube. I used 3 skeins of retro Super Saver stripes. Retro. I love the colors. They're like sherbet. Anyway, I wanted to show a couple more things for the giveaway for Bailey Nookter Cat on the Prowl. Her channel, she's having a Podiversary. And, you know, these are milestones for many of us YouTubers. Reaching, let's say, 500 subs, we'll get a community tab. That's a milestone. Being on YouTube for a year or more, that's a milestone. And we all like to celebrate each other's milestones. So I'm inviting you for Friday, August 5th at 7:00 p.m. to let's join Bailey Nookter Cat on the Prowl. She often goes live with Spring, the FIber Enthusiast. And I think they call themselves PJs, Pigtails and Piccots, or I'll get the name for you. But here's another thing. This is a crochet book called Stitch and Bitch Crochet. The Happy Hooker, stitch by stitch instructions so clear, anyone can learn to crochet, even a knitter. All fresh original patterns. Tools, tips, techniques. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Oh, it's got French on it. That's another thing. Bailey, she lives in Quebec. She speaks French. Years ago, when I worked for Celadon, when they were still in business, my dispatcher, Tess Redelman, and we're still friends on Facebook. I loved her dearly. She sent me to Quebec, right, in a truck. I'm going to Quebec. And I was all excited. I'm like, ooh, this is like going to France without getting on an airplane. I was excited until I started getting lost. Kat, if you pull that cuckoo clock down, you're going to be meeting Jesus. Smudge, he's up to no good. He's pulling on the chains to my cuckoo clock. You know, you just can't have cats and have nice things. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, going to Quebec. But I asked for directions, and they sent them over my Qualcomm, which is an electronic device in a trucker's truck. Keeps track of your hours. It'll send you directions. It'll give you your information of the load you're picking up or where it's delivering to. So what do? They send me directions and abbreviated in French. It's all abbreviated French. I mean, I know RD means road in English, or BLVD means boulevard, ST means street in English. But in French, it's totally different. And then I said, I got upset. I'm like, yeah, I'm up in Quebec and I'm having a hard time getting around. She said, well, just learn how to speak French. Go! What? Why don't I just become a rocket scientist then? Just learn how to speak French. All I know how to say bonjour. I got that down so good that people would, I'd say bonjour, and everybody's terrible. I give them the deer in the headlights. Deer in the headlights look. I don't know very much French. I know a little more Greek than I know French. This is cool. This is a vintage. I got this from eBay. This is called Timely Toppers by Bernat. And it was 50 cents back in the day. And this is the granny square patterns that were all the rage in the flower power days. Oh my God, if this doesn't scream. 60s, this picture right here, look at that. Is that like Cher or what? I got you, babe. I got you, babe. So I'm going to include this because this is cool beans. It's the shizzle. You can't get this stuff anymore, you know. You're lucked out maybe on eBay. And I got stuff in the storage shed. Who knows what I've got in there and how long it's been there. And just like my back is getting so bad, I just have trouble doing much. So anyway, I'm giving away yarn and some books. Oh, and a Burl's hook. Now I've got 2 of them. I'll probably give you the nicer one. It's a streamline. It's in pretty shades of blue, and I found the box for it. The problem was I didn't want to give it away without the box. Now it's considered a perfectly imperfect meaning the size that's stamped on it may not be accurate. Maybe it's a little bit off on the millimeters. You know, it might be 7.4 millimeters. Well, if gauge isn't important, if you're making a blanket, a baby blanket, stuff like that, where you don't have to have exact gauge, then you can finally have your hands on a furls and say, I own a furls. It's like the hook to own. It's like, I guess, having a Rolls Royce in the crochet world. And Dee's creative hands, she reached a milestone, and she's had 2 monetization parties 2 Saturdays in a row. And they have been an absolute blowout. I think she's doing another party on Saturday the 6th. At hers is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That woman is amazing. She loves giving away yarn. I love her to pieces. She got such a good heart. But many of the people in this community do have beautiful, big, caring hearts. So I want everybody that sees this video to go over to Bailey Nookter, Cat on the Prowl, and throw some yarn in her window, please. And then come out on Friday, August 5th at 7 o'clock p.m. and we will have a Podiversary party. Whoopee! We'll celebrate, 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 dance to the music. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. We've got 4 skeins of Super Saver, Red Heart Super Saver stripes in primary colors. 4 skeins. And I can't quite make out the yardage. Oh dear. What do we got here? Is this it? 238 yards, I think it is. Can you see that? 238 yards. I just made a gorgeous shawl using 3 of them, of the super stripes in the retro color. This came out so pretty. It's really big. And it's great for spring. It's more of a spring with the colors, you know. It came out real pretty. This is from Kirsten Omdahl on YouTube. It's called the Easy Breezy Shawl. And really you can make one with 1 ball of mandala 3-weight, because there's 590 yards in a cake. But I made this in 4-weight, and I used 3 skeins of Super Saver stripes in the colorway Retro. And I love it. The colors just remind me of the sherbets in the frozen section at the market. You know, those big buckets of luscious sherbets. Reminds me I need to buy some. I haven't had any in years. But yes, this is just one of the things. So let me pull up some more stuff. And now we have 2 balls of Lion Brand Comfy Cotton Blend. And there are 392 yards, and it is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, and it is a 3-weight. And this is beautiful to make a lovely a shawl or a poncho. I mean, 392 yards times 2, that's a pretty decent amount of yardage. So I'll send out 2 of these. And yes, everybody that I mail out things to need to be in the United States, please. Yeah, I can't afford international shipping. This money comes out of my own pocket. YouTube is not affiliated with this anyway, and I am not monetized. So this is out of the generosity of my own heart for our YouTuber that I just think is awesome. Bailey Nookter, Cat on the Prowl. Her and Spring, when they go live together, it's a blast. I also have 2 brand new skeins of Big Twist. And this is in the shade of White Shimmer. It's really pretty. And yes, it's a 4-weight. Labels are twisting around. There are 380 yards per skein. So this is definitely enough to make a shawl, because I made Bag of Days asymmetrical shawl with a couple skeins of the Big Twist, and it came out just gorgeous. I used the Big Twist Black Sparkle, and I called it the Glamour Shawl. It was very glamorous. And I gifted that to a dear friend. So yes, in the giveaway I will also include these. There's going to be a furls hook also. So I'll probably giving away 3 to 4 things for Bailey's Podiversary. Bailey Nooked Her Cat on the Prowl. Her Podiversary. I want all of our yarny peeps to come out and support her on a very special day. She needs more family members so she can get her community tab. She is an awesome person. She lives up in Quebec, so she's on the same time zone as I am, which is Eastern Standard Time. So mark your calendars or tell Alexa or Siri August 5th, which is a Friday, at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Get ready to party!